Hi trader. So regarding the good analysis entry, like made known to you guys that okay, every one of you guys should look for opportunity to go on the long entry or that of what, be it that of the conservative or that of aggressive entry. Okay. Now those of you that jumping into that of the aggressive entry here or the completion of that of with E, this trade there. If you jump in here, I will advise you to move your stop loss from this whole area now. You can move your stop loss somewhere to around somewhere here, just a little bit out. The end point of that of wave C, around somewhere here, okay? While you withhold the trade, okay? That is one thing I want you to know. But if you jump in on that of the aggressive entry, maybe here, so those of you that jump in on the aggressive entry is against you a little bit downward now. Okay. I will advise you also to still keep your stop loss to that same levels. Okay. But if it clearly breaks above it, probably this week or next week, let's assume price did something like this. Let's assume price is something like this because what we have here now is wave one, wave two correction, then wave three that is going what? Upward. So let's assume price breaks above it here now. So I will look for opportunity for you. I will tell you guys to add a new entry, okay, which is going to go upward. Now, what am I trying to pass across? Let me show you an example of a trade I did trade about semi good analysis that was January using the same approach. Okay, if you look at this case, so it was also spotted at wave 4. This is wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, and that of our wave 4, which ended, right? So if you look at what gold did there now, this result after. So when price breaks above wave D, there is possibility that we're going to have a pullback retest before it will continue to go upward. Simply doing higher high, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So that's what I expect on that of what? That of the good when it clearly breaks above the levels. So to a lot of you guys that maybe you are extremely conservative, you can always wait for probably breakout retest. Let's sketch it. What I'm trying to explain on this. Let me show you example of what I'm trying to pass on the analysis here. Okay, so probably you can always wait for something like this. Okay, breakout retest and you look for bullish reversal candlestick to buy the market upward. Okay, I've traded several triangles spotted at wave 4, wave B, of that of wave X. Like if you look at this is a bearish triangles here scenario. This was spotted at that of wave B, wave B. Those of you that wants to know more about that of this trade, let me show you how we trade the triangles. Okay, why the reason why we did trade leverage on that of the triangles. But before that, here's another triangle. This is in profit, although we have a sub count extension within that of this with 5 year now, so which is also going upward also this. So but one thing I want you all to know is this: still keep your stop loss to these levels. I say you should move your stop loss to this area here, still keep it to that levels there. Note, if price get to wave 1, that's simply what price did there is a clear indication that what it has overlapped wave 1, so automatic it will stop us out with all this profit. But in as much is still playing above here, there is possibility that it's going to go upward. So I'm going to adjust this now. So the sub count of extension, okay. So within that of this wave 4, we can clearly see that we have wave A, B, and that of C, okay. And as well use WXY, okay, but I just want to use the simple approach, the simplest zigzag correction, okay, so that you guys can as well get this right, okay. So note, so but it's not a good area for you all to add a entry now, not a good area. But if you are the type that you are holding all this entry here, you can add. But if you are not holding any entry, I will advise you not to take any entry here. The reason being is that this area where price is rejecting on that of higher time frame, it is a resistant levels here, okay. So if you are holding the entry from all these two levels here, you can add a new entry here while your stop loss will still be at these levels here, while you will do the trade to the final target. My belief is that it's still going to go upward massively if there is no major pullback. So that is my take on that of this trade of EURCAD. Okay, now the EURUSD, I want to show you guys the analysis itself. Let's go and look at the analysis itself so that every one of you guys can see one or two things, learn one or two things from the analysis, the whole genesis of the trade itself. Okay, now this is the genesis of EURUSD. Note, this wave 5 is what we have been buying several times. Now, within that of wave 5 here, it is where I have my extension. You can see it here now. So, in as much price did not get to this our stop loss levels here, I still believe it's still going to go upward. Okay, you can see what we clearly have here, resistance book turn to what? Support. And what we are having at that of the support levels here, it is also what we call double bottom. Okay, this is the double bottom. Let me sketch it for you. Okay, this is it. Some of you guys can call it W. Okay, what we have here. So I believe this is going to go upward also. Okay, we took entry around somewhere here. So it went upward with over 100. We pulls back. Okay, still in profit now, but I still believe it's still going to go upward on this trade. Yeah. Now, the next analysis is that of the gold. I've talked about gold several times since April. I've already made it known to you guys. All these old levels here, their area will be looking for opportunity to what? Buy. This is the entry of January. The bullish, what's it called, triangles also bought here. Okay. Now, these triangles here, it is spotted at wave 4. Also, this one here, it is also spotted at wave 4. Like I used to tell you guys, triangles are not spotted at that of wave 2. No, you can spot triangles at that of wave 4, wave B, and that of wave X complex. Okay, but you should not spot triangles at wave 2. No, triangles are not spotted at that levels. Okay, so those of you that are asking questions, don't trade triangle at that of wave 2. But you can use triangles to start a new labeling counting, which if you notice here, at the start of before this whole formation here, let's go to that of the gold itself. I did something that was last year. I explained something in details to a lot of you guys here. Okay, let me remove this so that you guys can see this. Okay, now before this formation, I start counting here. If I zoom in a little bit, you can see here. Here is a clear word indication of the triangles, right? Is a triangles there. These are triangles. So these can be used upon completion of these triangles here. We can start a new counting with 1, with 2, with 3, with 4, then with 5. We can do that. So, but I didn't do it because all I simply need was the key support or that of resistance level to start a new counting. But let me label this for you guys: A, B, C, D, E. Right? Which is this? You can see it here now. So that's the triangles here. So every one of you guys asking question, that's the reason why I believe gold is going to go upward. Now, what we have now, what we currently have, like I said to you guys, those of you that don't know, this is a formation of wave 1, right? Wave 2 and wave 3 going what? Upward. Okay, but if you are the type that did not take the aggressive entry upon the completion of wave E that I made known to you guys since last week, what I made it known to you guys, if you don't take it, you can always wait for breakout of that of this wave 1 here, the test of it, then you can buy it. Okay, so that's my take on these triangles here. Now, lastly, on that of the NASDAQ, like I said to you guys should keep holding it to that of the final target. Let me show you the trade again. Okay, you can see April 24, although it has getting to that of wave 3, but I made it known to you guys, those of you that follow, I also pass across to you guys that you guys should keep trailing the trade. Let me show you what I've been explaining to you. I think I explained the last time that every one of you guys to move your stop loss to certain levels. Okay, these are all my updates. I said to you guys that possibility that is going to get to that of coming. I said keep holding here. So those of you that are holding now, the reason why I say you guys should keep holding this trade is simple. Now look, this is wave 3 here that we bought upward, the wave 4. So having seen that of wave 4 here, I believe that there's possibility that is going to complete that of what? Wave 5. So it is the wave 5 now that we are buying upward. So possibility that NASDAQ 100 is going to get to that of what? 24,000 USD. So every one of you guys that are holding the trade, I will advise you to what? Still keep your stop loss to the last update levels. I say you guys should move your what? Your stop loss levels to. Still keep it to that area here. Note, if you get to 24K, if you get to this area here, around somewhere here, note, I'll also advise you all to move your stop loss. Probably tomorrow, excuse me, on Monday, we are likely going to move our stop loss a little bit above this resistance area here now. Also, here's another analysis I said to you guys here. It's the same level, it's still the same area you should move your what? Stop loss to. Okay, so a lot of you guys asking question, I've been able to send a lot of several trades to you guys. So all you just need to do to maximize it. Now, the reason why I'm sending out this analysis is for you guys to also learn, not just you waiting for what? Signals. Okay, to be able to see one or two things. The reason why I'm calling out a trade, what are the reasons behind the trade? Okay, now if you also want to know more about my trade, if you go to these channels there, I have a lot of before and after analysis. You can spot it. Okay, how I've been trading several trade. You can always go to the platform. You can see this is a EURCAD, the long time of the EURCAD. Okay, those of you that follows me, I've indicated several times that this is a clear area for us to buy. Currently, it has hit this whole area here. So because of this upward channel here, there is possibility that test these levels also above here. There's possibility that it's going to get to this area here. So those are my analysis. I used to do this. If you want to know more about it, go to this platform, search through it. You will see one or two trades that you can always learn from it. Now, the other thing I want to pass across to you guys is that of this Euro USD. If you look at this is a USD CHF. Now, the whole thing I'm trying to anticipate on that of this Euro USD is the same thing I did last year December on that of USD CHF, which is this. Let me show you an example of what I mean by that. You can see it here. So it's the same thing I'm trying to anticipate on that of the Euro USD currently this year. Also, last 2 years also, yeah, that's 2023. I did the same thing on that of what? Euro USD. Let me show you the trade. Go to this, okay? So this is it here. So what we are anticipating now is that it's still going to go well, to go up. For this currently market now, what I'm anticipating on it is this, that is still going to go up, go upward. So every one of you guys maximize it. So those are my take. And note, I do have losing trade too, because the only thing there is that my winning are extremely higher than that of my loss. Okay, from last month to date, I've only 2 losses, and I've been able to have at least 7 winning trade. I'm not just saying this on this platform alone. You can go to the platform, you can go to the premium platform, you will see the trade itself, all the old trade. Okay, these are result of people. Okay, so these are result of what? Of people. Okay, so you can go to the platform, you will see the trade. Okay, those are my take on that of what I usually do. Also, majority of the analysis, before I even call the trading figures, I do send the analysis to this platform also, just to do pre-market analysis for us to leverage on the market. Once it presents itself to us, we don't just go into the market just because we want to trade. No, we usually wait for the right opportunity to present themselves to us. So once they do, we can always go in and make tons of what? Tons of money. So those are my take. Thank you, every one of you guys. You can always join the free Telegram channel. Likewise, subscribe to this our YouTube channel. If you find this old stuff I've been passing across to you, one or two things you find I've been doing, like you have been able to gain one or two things from what I've been explaining to you guys so far, you can always what? Leave your comment or area you want me to help you out on. Okay, I'm always there to assist you. Thank you. Bye.